Hello, welcome back to Mountain Jim Card Collectibles. Hope you're having a great week so far. So today we have another Pokemon release that kind of fell off the radar, strangely enough. With all these other big releases coming up, like Journey Together, is the next, big chase that everyone is going after. But today I am going over the March 28th 2025 release of Pokemon Hops Zacian EX box sets. And if you're a set collector, I'm guessing you're going to be interested, price wise. Originally it wasn't supposed to cost too much, but when you get online, it's marked up, typically around $40. Is this box set worth it? The cards I've looked at are, they're pretty nice cards. And, maybe if you want to rip into it, maybe you will get your value back for illustration cards. Cross your fingers. But then again, it's possible that you won't. But I still view these types of sets more for set collectors than your standard Pokemon player that just wants to, tear into packs. Anyway, to start us off, I went to the Pokemon Center, and they claim to have the set. I could not find the set anywhere on the Pokemon Center, but they do have just some basic information. So it says, two of Galar's greatest team-up, Hop and Zacian, have joined forces to form a dynamic duo that's truly rival-worthy. Hop's Zacian EX attacks your opponent's active Pokemon +1 on the bench with Insta-Strike, while Brave Slash closes in for huge damage. With Hop's Zacian on your side, your battles are sure to be awesome even on the darkest of days. But Hop's team has even more to offer. Hop's Wooloo and Hop's Dubwool to really round out the set. If that's not enough, you'll find additional Pokemon in the 4 included booster packs. The Pokemon TCG Hops Zacian EX box includes 1 foil promo card featuring Hops Zacian EX, 2 foil cards featuring Hops Wooloo and Hops Dubwool, 1 oversized foil card featuring Hops Zacian EX, 1 photo sticker, 4 Pokemon TCG booster packs, and a code card that includes digital promo cards for Pokemon Trading Card Game Live. So, obviously, this foil promo card featuring Hops Zacian EX is really, an awesome card to chase in the set. I'm also curious about the 2 foil cards featuring Hops Wooloo and Hops Dubwool. You get the oversized foil card. But, yeah, there's quite a bit into it, Now we'll hit Pokebeach, because I managed to find a few cards on the Pokebeach site. Anyway, like it says here, as posted last week, a new Hops Zacian EX box will release on March 28th to tie into the release of Journey Together, which hits store shelves the same day. It will retail for $21.99. So, like it says here, they're tying it into this, Journey Together release. And then it has the Hops Zacian EX is an alternate art version that hasn't been revealed in Japan yet. So they have these Japanese cards here to look at. So let's check these out. That's a nice looking card, I have to admit, for an illustration card. I like to have it. It'd be crazy not to. All right. And then here's the other card. Nice Japanese card. Yeah, that's not a full illustration card, but still a nice EX card, I have to admit. And let's see what else I can find here. Just a graphic. All right, so now I am at TCG Player. And let's see how this set's been doing, in comparison to some of these other ones. Let's look at how this has been doing. So obviously, there were some pre-sales, pre-orders, whatever, beginning in February, where it was $39.99. It really did dip here to $39.10. But then, currently, let's see, it's up to $40.81. So, like it says here, for volatility, it's moving a little bit. If you were a flipper, right there's a high sale price of $49.99, a low sale price of $37.45. If you're trying to buy it, obviously you're going to want to go for a low price. And hopefully you don't get burned on the high price. Low price, they sold 58. Let's see if you can see that there. Low price, they sold 58. High price only sold 1, and this is just TCG Player. So if you're a flipper, you're trying to high price this thing, good luck. You're better off just going with the low price, for flipping it, because they sold a lot more. So something to consider. You can also purchase this product at TCG Player as well, so you might check it out. And then for online suppliers, there are a lot of online suppliers who have this. And if you're worried about that, I mean, as a flipper, I just don't know what this is going to do for you as a flipper trying to flip the whole set. We went over the high prices at TCG Player. Only one sold, pretty much looks like about the going rate is about $37.95. If you could find it less than that, like I see eBay, there's something marked at $33.95, but I'm not sure what you have to pay for shipping. But clearly this box set, if you really want to get into it, to go with the Journey Together release, the goal is to purchase it as low a price as possible. TCG Player has it marked at $34.96. Sports Card Zone has it going for $44.95. Steel City Collectibles. I don't know what's going on with Steel City Collectibles. I've been reading about people, they're not happy about Steel City Collectibles lately because they are just marking stuff up way too high. And I believe they're way too high on this. We went over the high marks on TCG Player. Why does Steel City Collectibles have this sitting at $52.95 other than just a big cash grab? Then we have Trading Card Market going for $40. Flipside Gaming's at $39.99. Whatnot has someone posted at $50. I'd probably go to Whatnot and see if I could buy a box, that someone's trying to auction off for a lot less than that, if possible. GameStop. Well, I don't know. GameStop supposedly has it marked at $21.99, but I bet if I went to my GameStop where I live here, I bet I'd go there and they wouldn't have anything. And if they did, they'd likely have it marked up to a higher MSRP. Just putting that out there, which isn't fair, Black Diamond has it $39.99. I'm not sure that they're selling a 6 at Flipside Gaming for $229.99. So if you're really serious about this, you're going to have to shop around. Maybe you can pick it up at Walmart or like Target or maybe another retailer if possible for even less. But something to think about. Is the box worth it? Well, I truly would give it a full thumbs up. But the big challenge is finding it at that low price. Pokemon Center, selling it for $21.95. We couldn't even find anything on there. Did they sell out? It's very possible. And then all these retailers are marking it up to, just crazy amounts, which I just don't think is right. Even TCG Player, I don't know why you want to mark it up that high because you're more than likely not even going to sell it. Like one sale for $49.95. So it's like, and then you see all those sales for about $37.95 or whatever that was, $37. The big challenge is, in my opinion, to get a decent price on this box set. When I buy box sets to flip, for sealed product, that's what I'm usually doing. I usually, if I can find it, usually the best price for one reason is at my local Walmart, if they have it, As far as the cards go, I wish we could have seen, a better look at some of the cards. We saw the Japanese, I could have gotten a closer look at the box, which I looked at before. There isn't much to look at. Be nice if there was a checklist or something to go with these sets. But, if I purchased it like I do with all my box sets, I never rip open a box set like these. To me, these are created solely for box set collectors. Put the whole box up, look at the whole box. That's what they like. So anyway, if you have any different opinions on it, leave some comments. Maybe check out my prior Pokemon video, about failing, the Pokemon flavor of the week. That's good luck keeping up with that. And I'd like to thank all of my recent subscribers and my subscriber base in general, because you are truly the ones keeping the channel going. And if you're a viewer and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Anyway, I'm out of here. You have a great day. Bye.